So now you might wonder, well, what goes up here? What goes in I'm about to know category? You guys guessed it, right? Anything that's high. Hey guys, what's going on? Megan here. All right, you guys requested this last time before my break, or tier list on fats, right? The best fats for muscle growth, fat loss, or just being healthy in general. Fats are the most underrated macronutrient, right? Everyone knows the importance of protein and carbs, but many people underestimate the importance of fat. They play way too many crucial roles in the human body, from protein synthesis, lowering protein breakdown, helping with bowel digestion, immune system, brain function, insulin sensitivity, cell membrane fluidity, and obviously your heart health. I mean, the list goes on and on. I could make an entire video breaking down every single benefit of every single type of fat. But long story short, fats are too underrated, and they must be an important part of your diet. But like with all things, not all fats are created equal. So let's rank all the different types of fats. I'm about to nut. Obviously, that's the ones that you want to prioritize in your diet. Pure garbage are the ones you want to stay away from. All right, so I kept this list down to just the top 10, and I included the categories for the ones that I've not included here, right? So for example, trans fats, obviously pure garbage, right? So if anything is high in trans fats, you know where it's gonna go. Monounsaturated fats, obviously fucking amazing. Again, if you want separate videos explaining the benefits of each different type of fat, let me know. Saturated fat, I'm gonna put that at okay, and I'm gonna explain why. It's gotten a bad rap over the last few years, but most of it is BS. Right, saturated fat is not bad for you. Again, it's all in moderation. It depends on your activity level and a bunch of other things. But anyway, next, polyunsaturated omega-6 fats. Believe it or not, I'm gonna put that one at bad. Not that you should avoid it. Obviously, it's an essential fat. Your body doesn't make it, right? So you obviously need to get it from your diet. But the reason I put it bad is because you need to eat less of it, right? Most people out there, over 90% of people, are getting way too many omega-6s relative to, you guessed it, omega-3. I'm about to nut category. You guys know on this channel, I do not play with omega-3 fats. They are too fucking crucial, too goated, too many benefits: brain health, heart health, muscle growth, fat loss. I mean, it is literally the MVP of all the different types of fat, right? Obviously, I'm not gonna mention omega-7, omega-9, right? I gotta keep this video short and to the point. But this is where the top 5 most popular fats rank. You want a diet that's very high in omega-3. Remember, you want your omega-6 to omega-3 ratio to be around 1 to 1, no more than 2 to 1, followed by monounsaturated fats, obviously for heart health and a bunch of the other things that I mentioned. Saturated fats, again, mainly for testosterone production. And keep in mind, your brain is mostly comprised of saturated fats, right? So you don't want to completely eliminate saturated fats. You obviously want to eat it in moderation, right? Saturated fats are not the enemy. It's your shitty lifestyle, your shitty diets, and the lack of the other healthy fats that make saturated fats bad for you guys. Next, polyunsaturated fats, omega-6. Again, I don't like putting them at bad because a lot of you guys are going to think, oh my God, I shouldn't eat omega-6. No, omega-6 are actually good. It's just most people eat too many omega-6 fats, right? So that's why I'm putting it at bad. It simply means try to eat less of it compared to what you're already doing, right? In order to fix your omega-6 to omega-3 ratio, right? But they're not really bad, right? They have a lot of benefits in the human body, including obviously heart health and things like that. And obviously trans fats, right? Just avoid trans fats in general. And again, not all trans fats are bad, right? The ones that are naturally occurring, have some benefits. But again, for simplicity's sake, when I say trans fats, I'm referring to the man-made bad trans fats. All right, so let's finish the list. Avocado, where do you guys think goes? Well, think about it. Avocado, very high in monounsaturated fat, fucking amazing. Next, almonds, also very high in monounsaturated fat, fucking amazing. Vegetable oil, right? So 90% of the oils that are sitting around you guys' kitchens and shit, very high in omega-6. So again, bad. Try to get less of this, right? They're way too prone to oxidation and damage. Again, so are omega-3s, but like I said, the benefits of omega-3 far outweigh the cons. Next, butter, right? Dairy fat, very high in saturated fat. So I'm going to put that at okay, right? You primarily want to use that to cook since it has such a high melting point relative to obviously vegetable oils. Next, you have egg yolks. Again, I was going to put those at okay, but to be honest, I'm going to put that at fucking amazing. Not just because, keep in mind, this is mainly high in saturated fat, right? So it normally belongs here. But the reason I'm putting here is because egg yolks have so so many fucking nutrients, right? Especially choline, which if you bodybuilding, if you're lifting weights, 99.9% chance you're deficient in choline, right? And again, the only reason I'm not putting it higher is simply because the omega-3 content is not as high. But again, don't get confused. Eggs, egg yolks are primarily high in saturated fat, not monounsaturated fat. All right, next, olive oil. Fucking amazing, right? Very, very high in monounsaturated fat. Junk food, right? So fried foods, burgers, pizzas, you name it, right? Very high in trans fats, pure garbage. Obviously, try to avoid those. Completely eliminate them from your diet, unless it's like a special occasion, right? You gotta live life. Next, animal fat, right? So red meat fat. I'm gonna put that okay, right? I'm not gonna put it higher than that because again, it's mainly high in saturated fat, not so much in monounsaturated fat and omega-3 fats. Peanut butter, I'm gonna put peanut butter at okay, even though it's very high in monounsaturated fat. In fact, I'm gonna put it in fucking amazing. I'm just gonna put at the end of fucking amazing, right? I'm gonna put eggs a lot higher, right? High in monounsaturated fat, but slightly inferior to almonds. And last but not least, cheese. I want to put that at okay, right? Very high in saturated fat, not so much in monounsaturated, and obviously um, omega threes, right? So now you might wonder, well, what goes up here? What goes in? I'm about to another category. You guys guessed it, right? Anything that's high in omega three, right? Very high in omega three. So obviously salmon, fatty fish, right? Mackerel, tuna. If you're vegan, obviously flax seeds and chia seeds and things like that. But anything that's high in omega three goes here. And when I say high in omega three, I mean omega three being the highest fat content relative to the other ones. So fatty fish goes up here, and obviously vegan options high in omega three also go up here. All right, that's it, guys. These are the healthy fats. And don't forget, like I mentioned earlier, eggs are actually high in saturated fat, not high in monounsaturated fat. They only appear because they're so nutrient dense. And also remember that omega 6 are actually not bad for you. It's just you don't want to have too much omega 6 relative to your omega 3, which is the only reason why I put it down here. Right? But they're not really bad for you. Alright, guys, that's it. Hope the video helps. Don't forget to join the Reddit and the TikTok that officially launched. See you guys in the comment section. Alright, guys, don't forget to like or share the video, subscribe and hit the bell, and buy my HSP Nucleus Overload Training Program. It's the ultimate program for maximum muscle growth. It includes full body workout splits, bro splits, push pull, home workouts, you name it. Also comes with a complete guide for macros, nutrition, fat loss, muscle growth, hormones, including a meal plan. It's pretty much all my 16 years of experience condensed into one fucking book. You're also going to get free copies of any future edition. So visit team3dalpha.com and you can use the 40% off coupon code Nucleus Overload. Or you could just buy the shit at full price. Alright guys, I'm out of here.